All right, welcome to Fukuoka. Landed about an hour ago. Unfortunately, I have to wait a couple more hours to check into my hotel, but that's fine because the weather is absolutely perfect right now. As you can see, I got my bike built up. I also got some food at this random ramen place that oh shit. At some random ramen place, which was fantastic. I don't know where I'm going. I'm just kind of wandering around, exploring the city. Adventure starts here. I checked in, finally. The room is small. And I got a nice view of the office that's just a few meters away. But it's okay, it's just one night. The bigger trouble that I had was getting this bike in my room. Well, convincing the staff to let me bring my bike into the room. So normally I think they have a policy that doesn't allow you to bring your bike in. They wanted me to pay 500 yen to park it outside. The 500 yen didn't really bother me too much, but I really did not want to leave my bike outside in some public bicycle parking spot. I don't even have a lock. But after some negotiation, I managed to convince them to let me take the bike up, so they made me wait until 3 o'clock on the dot to check in. I'm interested to see how the rest of the hotels are going to be. So now, it's like 3:30 and I'm starving. So, I'm gonna get some food. Initially, I was thinking I was gonna get some sushi, but most of the sushi restaurants seem to open at 5. And I don't want to wait that long. So let's see what there is. That was easy. That took me like less than 5 minutes to find that restaurant, and it was fantastic. But I'm still hungry, so I'm gonna try to find something else to eat now. I gotta go back to the hotel now and finalize the route for tomorrow. I just realized that actually I didn't have this hotel booked when I first made the route, so I just have to make sure point to point everything's done. I do want to come back out and take some photos when it's dark. I'm not sure if I'm gonna have the energy to do that though, so if you don't see any B-roll of some nighttime shots, it means I just couldn't be bothered to get back out. It's now the next day. I've obviously started my ride. Started about an hour ago, but I just didn't want to really film anything because it was super busy. Just trying to get out of the city. But I feel like it's quite a bit quieter now. I do see some mountains straight ahead of me. I think I gotta go on to the other side of that. I have about 850 meters of climbing to do today. I think the first climb, the biggest one, should be starting soon. So yeah, I think that's it. This is like the 1000th flight that I got stopped at, trying to get out of the city. I guess more of this to come. So I figure I'll eat something and fuel up before starting this climb, because I didn't really eat much for breakfast, just a waffle thing from 7-Eleven. Also had a coffee from 7-Eleven. I feel like I have a lot of 7-Eleven coffees coming up in my future. Hopefully I can find a coffee shop somewhere along the way. I don't know how the coffee is in this country just yet. So for now, I'm gonna eat this fried rice in a bag from Lawson here. And hopefully that'll be enough to get over this climb. So I'm just coming to the top of this climb. I got about 400 meters to go. I've been riding a lapse time about 2.5 hours, just less than 2.5 hours, but I've only gone 25 kilometers. It's because I keep stopping for photos and putting the drone up. I gotta make up some time. I've never had to pay a toll for riding a bicycle. It was 30 yen, which is about 30 cents Canadian. Totally worth it. That descent was amazing. At first when I saw him, I didn't understand what he was saying. I thought he was going to tell me that I couldn't pass with a bike, which would have been terrible because I don't know what I would have done. I have no idea when I want to actually be able to sit down for a proper meal. I think I'm just going to keep going and stop when I see something. Now I've noticed there's like a lot of bike paths, even in the countryside here. But you just have to go so slow. And the surface isn't very good. And also there's always like pebbles and things that will cause punctures on the bike path. So I've been trying to stick to the roads. Even when you're out in the country, so many lights. feel so much better now. I was kind of dying. I think I just wasn't eating enough. I had 2 different type of noodles there. Honestly, that was like the best udon I've ever had. And now I got about 50K to go. So, I made it. 125K done. Stage 1 done. The room is still tiny, a little bit bigger than yesterday. Still no view. Again, one night only. Not a big deal. At least this time, they did not give me a hard time for bringing my bike in. I really don't know what I want for dinner. Just kind of walking around, seeing what's available. You can see those mountains back there. That's where I'll be heading tomorrow. So, I think I'm gonna end this video here.